Hello and welcome back to your mat. This class is all about shaking off fill in the blank, whatever that might be for you. So maybe it's shake off some stress, shake off the news, shake off politics, shake off family, shake off work, whatever it might be. We're going to just shake it off in this class. It's short and sweet and no props are needed, and we'll get started right away with a quote by Anne Lamott. Don't look at your feet to see if you're doing it right. Just dance. So today's class, we're not worrying about does everything look exactly right? Am I doing it perfect? We're just going to go with it and enjoy. So we will get started in a moment here, just seated and noticing our breath. Just notice your breath. Arrive here in the moment. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it short? Just notice there's no judgment here. What do you notice just arriving on your mat? We're only going to be here for a few breaths, so just inhales and exhales. Don't try to change it, just see where you're at to begin with. And then I want you to slowly start to deepen the inhale. Hold it for a moment, and then deep exhale. And you can even sigh out if you want to really let that go. So inhale, nice deep. Hold it for a breath, and then exhale deeply, either through your nose or out through your mouth in a sigh. Let's do that again. Inhale, and then exhale. From here, stay seated. You can switch across your legs if you like. Doesn't really matter. All we're going to do is we're going to inhale and gather up the energy around us, gathering that up, and then bring it down and come into a twist to the right. So twist over to your right, hands behind you. It doesn't have to be a big twist here. It can be a smaller twist. It doesn't have to be a full twist. You don't have to go to your max here. We're just releasing some of that, and then we're going to inhale and rise up, bring the air up, bring the energy again, and then exhale, twist to your left. Again, it doesn't have to be your deepest twist. Just going for a twist here. Exhale and release it. Inhale again, up. And exhale, twist to the right. Exhale, return to center. Inhale once more. Gather up the energy and exhale to your left. So we're going to go through that a few rounds. Kind of go at your own pace, your own breath. I like to inhale and gather the energy and bring it as I twist to one side. On the exhale, I twist. You can stay for an extra breath if you like, but I like to inhale and then exhale. So you decide. Just let this be a little free movement. So it can be slow, it can be fast. Just see what feels good. And we're going to go twice more on each side. Once more to the left. And then we're going to return to center. From here, we're going to stand up, and we're just going to twist. Excuse me. And as we twist, we're just going to exhale through the mouth. So you're just going to swing your arms and twist from side to side. So again, it doesn't have to look a certain way, just twist it out. Yeah, exhale to each side if you like. Really go with whatever breath feels best here. It's really not about how the breath, it's more about making sure you're breathing and then twisting it out. So just go a few rounds. You can even have your hands kind of slap in here gently on the back if you like, or on the sides. You can go with it bigger. You can go a little bigger and turn more, or you can stay more still here, but still moving. And then from here, we're going to slowly come back. And now we're going to forward fold here. So we're going to ragdoll forward. So I'm going to have a nice bend in my knees here to really help make this more accessible. You're just going to forward bend down here, and then we're going to rise back up. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms up overhead, and then you're going to exhale fast and bring your arms up behind you. So let's try that again. You may watch me the first time you want. Arms up, and then exhale, let it go, and arms up behind you. So let's do that a few times. Again, just really shaking out whatever you need to get rid of. So do that a few rounds. And you are welcome to sigh. You're welcome to kind of do whatever you need to do. Stick out your tongue, make it fun, whatever. It depends on what you need to shake off. Maybe you've been taking things too seriously for a while. And let's do another round of that. And then hang here. We're just going to ragdoll. And you can sway, you can shake off your arms, you can shake your head. Do what you need to do here. Just shake it off. Sometimes we just need to shake up the energy and let it go, whatever that might be. And then be here for just a moment and and the other thing that helps sometimes, especially if we have a lot of things we just need to let go of, is to turn upside down for a minute. So as you can see here, if you look behind your legs or between your legs here, everything is a different perspective right now. Like behind me, the trees are they're upside down. It's pretty cool just to see your world from a different perspective. So try that for a moment. And then we're going to come on up. And we're going to step our right foot forward first. We're going to come into a crescent lunge. So we're going to do some more movements here. So with crescent lunge. So you're in your crescent. My back left leg is behind me. It's straight. And my right leg is bent. And then you're just going to push forward with your hands. So it's as if you're just kind of pushing away whatever might be on your mind. And when you do that, you're also running your back here a little bit. And then you're going to come forward about at a 45-degree angle, about halfway, and bring your arms behind you, and now open the chest up. So you get a slight back bend here, a slight tuck there with the lower back. And then you're going to inhale and come back up and push it away. Around the back. And then exhale, come forward, bring the arms behind you, and arch that lower back. A few more rounds like that. Inhale, push it away, around your back. Exhale, come forward, open up the chest. Inhale, push it away. Exhale, forward, and open up that chest. Once more, inhale, push it away, and exhale, come forward. Nice. Now we're going to do the other side. So come on, stand up to the top of your mat here. And now we're going to do the same thing. So whoops, so if I not fall over, bring that right leg back. Your left leg is forward now. And we're going to do the same thing. So inhale and push it forward, round that back. Exhale, come forward and open up the chest. Inhale, push it away. Exhale, push it behind you. Open up the chest. Inhale, push away. Exhale, behind you. Let's go a couple more rounds. I've kind of lost track of how many times we've done this, so it may not be exactly even. And exhale. Inhale, push it forward. And exhale, behind you. And then step up on your mat. And now I'm going to try to do this. And keep in mind, I am on sand, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep sideways here so you can see you can turn sideways or however you want to, but I'm going to stay the way I am. We're going to come up on our heels, and then we're going to drop our heels down quickly. So you can do it whatever you'd like to with your hands. But come up on your heels. This is a balance challenge. Depending on what kind of surface you're on, it might be more of a challenge. And then exhale, release it. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale, release it. And you can bring your arms down to the side, kind of give it a forceful let go of it. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And forcefully come down. And exhale. Just release whatever it is. Whatever's on your mind. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do twice more. Inhale. And exhale. And then from there, let's come down onto our knees for just a moment. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything important here. And from there, we're now going to want to do one more thing. So we'll stand back up. Just take that little break there. And we're just going to do some side bends, moving side to side, but we're not going to stay static. So we're just going to keep moving because we're trying to move some of that energy. So side bend over to the right and then to the left. And you can bring your arms up overhead if you want to add those in. Or you can just simply keep them down at your side. But we're just going to move from side to side here. Open up the side body a little bit. A lot of times if we have something on our mind, we'll hold a lot of tension. We just need to kind of move that energy a little bit, stretch it out, shake it out, move it out. And I'm not claiming this to be a cure-all. This is not going to get rid of all of what might be going on in your mind, but maybe repeat this a few times over the next week or the next weeks. See if it helps. And then now we'll come back down to the ground. And we're going to come lying down, and we're going to do some supine moving twist. So all that really means is we're going to come lying down, hug your knees into your chest, and then you're just going to bring your knees over to the right, but without just leaving them there. So you're going to bring them over, and they may touch or they may not, and you're going to bring them back up and go over to the other side. And you can bring the opposite arm out to the side if you like. So they don't have to come all the way down. Or you can leave your arms in if you like, and just move the knees from side to side. So we're just moving side to side here, getting a little twisting action going. We're not doing anything too crazy here, but just enough to kind of move the body a little bit. Sometimes also we need to shake things off. We may not have the full capacity of our energy, so we might need to take it a little easier, but still get some movement in. Any kind of movement, some movement is ideal. It's better than nothing. So getting a little movement in after this, maybe take a little walk or something. So we're going to keep going from side to side. Again, you can add the opposite arm if you like. You can bring them across your chest. I kind of like that idea. We're going to keep going here a couple more rounds. And then after 2 more rounds on each side, make sure you're breathing through each of these two at your own pace and how you like. And now we're going to land over. When next we come to the left, land over to the left, and we're going to come into that twist, and we're going to stay there and hold it for a few breaths. So make this whatever twist is going to work for you. Your knees may come down the ground, they may not. Your right shoulder may be on the ground, it may not. Just see what works for you and be with it. You can close your eyes here. You can look straight up if you like. You can look over to the right hand if you like. And then bring it all the way back up. Hug those knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze, a nice hug. And now same thing, drop them over to the right. And your right arm will go out to your left arm will go out to the left. And again, you can close your eyes. I encourage you to close your eyes here. And just breathe and be in this pose for a moment. And if thoughts come in, just let them float away like clouds in the sky. Inhale. Bring your knees back into your chest and hug them in. Now you have 2 options here. We're going to close out class here in a moment. You can either lie back into Shavasana if you like, stretching your legs out on the mat, your arms out if you like, or I'm going to sit up, so you're welcome to join me there, or stay in your Shavasana. We're just going to come up and we're going to notice our breath again. So wherever you are, whether it's lying down or seated, I want you to now notice your breath once more. Close your eyes and just notice. Don't judge. It may still be shallow. It may still be short breaths. But now let's see if we can manipulate that and change it just a little bit. So let's have a nice inhale. And then exhale. Let's deepen the inhale. Feel it go into your belly, into your chest, all the way up your rib cage to your chest. And then exhale. Let that all go. A lot of times we breathe very shallow throughout our day. So consciously noticing your breath, especially if there's something stressing you out, something you need to just shake off or let go of throughout your day, come back to your breath. Something you can do anywhere, anytime, in the car, in the elevator, walking. I encourage you, if you have time, to stay here longer, either seated breathing or lying down in Shavasana and breathing, noticing your breath. This was a short class, but I hope it was helpful for you to help shake things off a little bit, whatever that might be for you. And I highly encourage you to repeat this class as needed. Thanks again for joining me.